Welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Liberated Mommy. I'm Alexia. I am a full-time teacher slash scientist and trying to do eBay full-time. So I'm just trying to share my journey and tips and tricks and whatever's working and not working as I get to the point where I'm doing eBay full-time. And one of the things that's really helpful to share our haul videos. So I don't know if you've seen those on the internet. I'm sure you have on YouTube. People love sharing their haul videos. I love watching them, and I've always thought it was really fun to share them. So previously, I did a women's clothing haul video, and I said in there that I was going to do a men's clothing haul video. I felt like no time. So I'm finally making time. Friday nights, my son goes to his grandparents, so I kind of have some time to myself. So I was trying to figure out how to record this. Excuse my background. This is the only place I could figure out to to record this in my eBay area down here, and this is just a storage space. But anyway, so that's not the point. The point is the clothes that I'm going to show you. So these clothes were all bought in like a week's period. That I still haven't listed them, which is one of my big problems, that I don't list things fast enough. But anyway, these things were bought. It was like it's like 2 weeks ago, the first week in March, and it's the 16th. So, but I am caught up on listing all the items that have been photographed so far. So now I can move to these items. I'm just going to kind of go through this and just share my tips, meaning why I picked them up, what I was thinking when I picked them up. I'm not an expert on men's clothes. And so one of the things that's really hard about selling clothes on eBay is that I'm not fashionable. I don't know brands. I've never had a ton of money to be able to buy those things. So it's not something that I even understand that people would pay these prices used, let alone what they were bringing in new. So I definitely have to spend a lot of time researching items on eBay itself or on YouTube, watching other resellers like Steve Rakin. He does a lot on men's clothes. Tina, the Soul Advisor, does a lot on shoes. I've learned a ton from them. And different people. Luke with Endless Entrepreneurs does a lot of men's stuff. He does a lot of suits and stuff like that. Ronnie Hart does a lot of suits. So there's just a number of resellers who focus on men's clothes, and I've just been trying to learn that because when you go to the thrift store, at least here in Nashville, there's a ton of people in the women's clothes. A ton. There's like 10 people in the women's clothes, and there's just very few in the men's clothes. So I feel like it's an untapped market, which I think was the case according to what I found. So that was pretty great. I feel like it's easier to hit home runs, not like really home runs, but home runs for me. So finding items that are, $40, $50, heck, even $30 and up in clothes. I'm still not really well versed in women's clothes to know that I've found anything that's worth that much. So when I find that with men's clothes, it's great. So let's get into it. Let me drink some of my tea. Sorry, so that I can stay awake. I'm running on very little sleep. I love this mug because I got it, I think, at Marshall's. It says hustle, period, and then inside's little dollar signs. But I like it because I literally, like, legitimately look at it and I'm like, yes, I need to hustle. I need to be doing that. So anyway, okay, so let's get into it. I've got a number of bags here. I tend to do this a lot, which is I source and then I leave things in the bags. Now I've set up a system, which I can do another video on that at some point, but I have a system where I'm trying to have a process. When I bring the items in from buying them, I don't want to leave them in bags like this. I want to be able to put them into totes or somewhere where it's like, okay, these are all the shirts, these are all the shorts, these are all, men's shirts, men's shorts, women's shirts, women's shorts. Try to separate them like that so that when I send them to the photographer or if I'm processing them myself, it's like the same kind of item over and over and not a bunch of random items together. Being able to have that same groove going can really speed things up. But so right now I haven't looked at these in a while, so it's kind of like I'm sourcing all over again and finding these items. So I have no clue what I'm going to pull out. So this is my receipt. I paid $73, but this includes shoes and a number of other things. So I got about 15 items on here. So, they don't, I wish they would tell the number of items. Okay. So what I got So this is something. Oh, this is Adriana Goldschmied, which I have never found used, and I thought it was a women's brand. I actually don't know because of the name, but I don't think so. I mean, these are men's pants, so I don't know if you can see the tag there. It's not really showing up. Boop, boop. Okay, so they're Adriana Goldschmied. They're just like a pair of. Oh, here's a tag on the back. So the back on the tag itself just says AG. So these are a size 38R. So these are just black pants. They feel really nice. They're just like, I don't know, kind of like not slacks, but maybe like business casual kind of pants. I actually found 2 pair of these, so that was pretty exciting. I wonder if they're the same size. I actually didn't check it out. They are not. So it just happened to be 2 different pair. Like I said, these, so I haven't looked these up, but I heard Luke from Endless Entrepreneurs talk about these, and I think it does depend on the style that you're selling. But I'm hoping 25 to 30, if not more, for these. So this tag looks different. Adriano? Oh, I thought it was Adriana. Adriano. That makes it not be like a men's brand anymore. This is the Protege straight leg. It's coconut. Sorry, my cat. He likes plastic bags. The Protege is the style. So it's helpful. It's so helpful. And these are like a gray pant. So again, I'm hoping the $25 to $30 mark. These were bought on half off days, so I paid $5.99. So I can't remember. It's been a while, but it's either half off or this was the color of the week, which means it's 99 cents. Well, there's 2 colors of the week, but it could have been 99 cents or half off. Everything kind of averages out to like $2.50, $3 a piece. It's easier for me to keep up with it that way instead of trying to remember exactly what I spent on every single item. Okay, so I really have not had a ton of luck selling like slacks and suits and stuff. But I went ahead and got this because some reason, I don't know. I think these are Brooks Brothers. Like I think I got a full Brooks Brothers suit, which I was really excited about because a lot of times you'll get the jacket or the pants or the jacket and you can't find the pants and it's kind of useless. I didn't know that. I don't wear men's suits, so I didn't know. Yeah, so it's a Brooks Brothers. So a lot of the men's blazers and stuff, the tag for it is like inside. So a lot of times, like I would have the jacket like this, and I'd see it on the rack, and I'm like, oh no, it has no label. It just says "Made in the USA." But in men's jackets, it's actually in here. And so, Brooks Brothers. I'm sorry, my camera is not the best. And then the size for these things is often in an inside pocket, which I had to learn the hard way as well. I think somebody told me that actually. So this is 42 long. So I was lucky enough. So one of the tips that Luke gave in one of his videos was to go over to the pants section and look and see if you can find the pants to the suit top, to the jacket. Sorry. So I did. I found them. So I have this full suit. So I think it'll sell for like $50 to $100. I definitely have to look it up. It is a 2-button, which is good. So to my understanding, the button style matters. So if it's 2-button, that's ideal. 3-button is okay. Like 4-button is kind of like old school and not as desirable. So that is 2-button. That's my understanding, I think. Okay, I got this. It is now getting warmer. Spring is upon us. But though I have a friend in Illinois, and she was really cold today. This is Zara. I have no idea. This was 99 cents. That's why I picked it up. But it is a zip, like sweater jacket. It's Zara Men's, which Zara is a popular fashion brand. I don't know if men's Zara is any better. It's got this interesting neck zip pocket. Not, I guess you could hold a key there or something. I don't know. Like I said, 99 cents. It's an extra large, but it is 80% wool. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. It is, like I said, it's getting out of season, so maybe it won't be. Um, I won't move right now, but I can try. If I'd ever get things listed. Okay, so this I thought was really cool. I grabbed it because I was like, yes. So this was half off. So I guess yellow was 99 cents. So this was $3. It is a vintage Wrangler. Can you see that? Oh, the tag sticking up. Like a vintage Wrangler, like, I don't think this is real. Like a faux shearling kind of thick denim vest. So I just thought this was cool just because it's vintage and it's totally, 70s, 80s looking. So it's made in the USA. It says 14-ounce denim, 100% cotton lining. So it's not, oh, this inside is polyester. So it's definitely not real fur, but it still looks cool. So again, no idea. Thought it looked neat though. So sometimes I buy things that I just think look interesting. If you stand there, if you're really unsure of what the items are going to go for and you really don't have a lot of capital to invest in it, or you're just not comfortable spending that kind of money, then by all means stand there and look things up. But as you go, and I definitely have done that, but as you go and you do this more and more and more, you're going to look something up maybe a bunch of times. You're like, oh, I keep looking up this brand over and over and it doesn't do well, so I'm just not going to keep looking it up. You'll learn. Some people try to take an actual list with them, which I just doesn't work for me, because then every item I'm like, is it on the list? No. Is it on the list? No. It's just so I just don't work that way. I have to learn it in my head. So for me, some of these brands I pick up because I've heard of them and I know they'll sell well and the price point is good for me, so I'm okay with it. Sometimes I pick it up based on style. Like I know that, a certain style will sell. So sometimes I'm also buying things to put on Poshmark, which I haven't had a ton of success with. I think I've sold like 20 items on there in the past year, but I really don't do the sharing thing a lot like you're supposed to. So I'd like to get into that to see if it increases my sales. But over there, your items sell based on style more than anything. And so I think that would be worth, putting over there. Okay, so this is I don't know if this is actually worth anything. It's a 20W Bloomingdale's, like black, 100% silk, which needs to be steamed now. 100% silk, like black blazer. It's just like a simple, like career piece. So the Bloomingdale's caught my eye. I'm not sure if the Bloomingdale's name is actually worth much, but I feel like even if it's not worth a lot for the Bloomingdale's part, it feels nice. It's a 20W. It's a black career piece. I could sell it for at least 20 bucks. I only paid like $2 for that. But I think that is women's, actually. Sorry. I just got shoved in here with the men's stuff. Okay, so next, what is this? Oh, I got this because they're thick. I mean, it's probably not a great time for it now, but these are Columbia, and they're these super thick, like almost like snow pants, I guess. But they have these buttons to adjust at the calf there, and then they have this ability to adjust. I think you can see this. The ability to adjust the waist by doing this hook thing. So I thought that was interesting. It says 18 to 20 boy. So I don't know what that's about. But anyway, I grabbed them because they were $1. And I feel like Columbia for $1, probably not in a shirt unless it was a PFG, but pants and shorts and stuff, that would be definitely worth it. Okay, so moving on. So this haul isn't very, very long. I only have a couple of bags. Like I said, I'm trying to get into the men's clothes. So this is another blazer that I picked up, or suit. I'm trying to learn the difference between a blazer, a suit, and a sports cup. I think this is a suit jacket. And I went ahead and got this, and it's 2 button, and I couldn't find the pants. I tried and I tried and I tried. But I went ahead and got it because it's Hugo Boss. And that's one of those brands that I've heard about, but I never find. So it's Boss by Hugo Boss. So I think that might be a lower end, but I'm still gonna try. It was only a couple of bucks, and I feel like, I could at least get $20, $30. It might sit longer. So if you've heard the term long tail, which if you're an experienced reseller, of course you have. But if you're just getting into this, a long tail or short tail item means long tail means it might sit there for a while. And on eBay, selling something within the month is considered pretty quickly. But it totally depends on which niche you're in, of course. But some items like suits and stuff may sit for a lot longer because you're looking for that one person of that one size who wants that exact color, all that stuff. And I feel like men don't. They like buy items and they just wear them and wear them and wear them until they really need a new one. Okay. So this was interesting. My husband picked this up. Anytime he's interested in going thrifting with me, I'm all for it. I love going thrifting together, except he doesn't want to go for nearly as long as I do. And so he wanted to go this time. He took my son, and he was helping me pick out items, and he actually found this one, which I thought it was good. It's a Nike golf shirt, which is pretty good, but it also has Winchester. So I thought that was interesting, like the gun, right? Winchester, yeah. And so I thought that was a weird combination. It's a red, like dry fit shirt, and it's a size small. But a lot of times when you have those combination brands like that, it can actually increase the value. So I'm hoping 2025 for that, because it's unique to have the Winchester on there. And just 2 more pieces. So what is this? Oh, this is for my husband. I'm not going to show that one. So one more piece. This is, dun, 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 what is it? Oh, it says it down. Oh, it's a FootJoy. Okay, it's a FootJoy like short sleeve windbreaker thing. So FootJoy. Oh, no tag. FootJoy. Ooh. And then on the back it says FJ. So FootJoy is a golf brand. It's a medium. So this is, I have another one of these listed actually. This is like I guess it's a short sleeve. It is a short sleeve, but it's like it starts low. So I guess guys like to wear that. I would call it like a windbreaker type thing. It's kind of soft. It's black. So I have another one of those listed that was long sleeve. I find those because we have, a golf course in the area and a couple of those. So that's my men's haul. I hope that was helpful. I don't pick up a ton of men's stuff like I was saying, but I am trying to get into it. So keep an eye on my Instagram. I often post when I sell really cool things. So since I was excited about these suits and stuff when they get listed, I will definitely post on my Instagram. So Instagram is Liberated Mommy. Just follow me over there. Check out my blog for information about how to get started on eBay and strategies and stuff as I post about that. And I really talk a lot over there about like struggling with time management with having a toddler, having a full-time job, being a wife, being a mom, all those things, and trying to do a side business. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button, subscribe, click the little bell so you don't miss any of the new videos. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks. Bye.